How long are
con now in NHS.
¿Qué aprendizaje tienes desde este primer campamento de enero?
Bueno, el primer aprendizaje es que este campamento de enero es importante. Hemos visto, lo hemos vivido ahora como experiencia, que la posibilidad de tener jugadores no habituales que puedan estar participando en el equipo nacional sirve mucho para darnos información a nosotros y para que podamos ver la realidad del nivel que tienen jugadores que habitualmente no lo podemos tener. Ese es el primer aprendizaje. Después que el jugador de Estados Unidos que milita en la MLS son jugadores que tienen talento, que tienen capacidad para comprender y adaptarse rápidamente a ideas diferentes, y eso creo que nos sirve a nosotros para el futuro, para tomar mejores decisiones a la hora de componer, para dar un equilibrio a ese squad, ¿no? a los que digamos competir por otras cosas. Mauricio, what did you think of Diego Luna's game tonight and over the camp? And how do you think his face made out at the end of the night? No, so happy to see him here with us. He arrived with some small issues. That's why I didn't play too much in the first game. But second part, after minutes, I didn't suffer. And that you see a nail without his broke his nose. But he showed great character because he wanted to stay, he wanted to play. I did ask to the doctor if, the authorization. He said, okay, he can continue playing on the pitch. And after, the situation that was there in the touchline, I think in the first second, I think he assists Ryan to score. And he showed great character, great quality. He's a player that for sure we are going to have consideration for the future.
Ryan, to your right. Hi, Mauricio. You spoke there a little bit about what this meant for the players, but I want to ask what this January camp kind of meant for everybody else. This is always your third camp with the national team, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that you're still getting used to working with, whether that's coaching staff, whether that's people behind the scenes, photographers, social media team. There's a whole group here that are kind of getting used to each other now, having had these 2 weeks together. How has that kind of helped you and your staff and everybody else that's kind of working together refit the format of what this U.S. men's national team?
I think it's amazing. We are working really, really well together. We try to every time connect and know better. And I think we are very efficient in the way that we want to work. But at the same time, I think the atmosphere on the campus was really, really good. Good people, good professional, and that we try to translate to the player. And the players feel that. When the players feel that we are a group very solid and work in this way, I think it's contagious. That's why we are very pleased.
In the back, the camera. Mauricio, obviously you didn't have all of the top players here today playing today. What does this do, a 3-0 win, do for the guys that are trying to make a name for themselves and trying to make this squad and play for the U.S. men's national team in the future?
And I think it's what I told now in the dressing room after the game. They need to push themselves now. They need to come back to the clubs and be the best. And now they are a little bit in advantage because now we really know them and what we can expect from them. But now it's about them is to perform. They need to come back. So tomorrow when they arrive in the club, they need to be the best. But for that, they need to be focused, concentrate, and say, okay, and now I need to perform in my club because we are going to pay attention on that.
To your left, third row. Hey, what's going on, Coach? You talk about the play of Zack, Steffen, and the net tonight. He's the guy that didn't make the World Cup team, but him coming back here, making the most of his opportunity. You talk about that a little bit.
Sorry,
Zack Steffen,
his
performance.
I think today it was great. No? I don't know the question. I don't understand the question.
You said that Zack didn't make the World Cup team. Now he's back in with the national team and has a performance like tonight.
Well, I think it's clear that was really good, no, today. then performed really, really well. Few saves that were amazing, show the quality that the keeper, because for me and for us, I think the keeper need to save on the goal. And today he was great. And then we can add in different areas, to work with the keeper. But the most important, this type of situations, the keeper need to save, and he showed his quality. So happy for him, because he was great also in the first. He suffered a little issue that cannot be with us in Mexico. If you remember, he was in Ultimate in Mexico, and then he was part of the next campus, but didn't play. And today his opportunity is good, for us, the coaching staff, to feel that we can trust in a player like him.
Second round, straight head. Buenas noches. Es obvio que has estado bastante contento con lo que ha sucedido en esta ventana, no tanto por los marcadores, sino por lo que han hecho en Zack.
Bastante no, muy.
Ahora, usualmente escuchamos a muchos técnicos, no es que se técnico yo, pero sí lo escuchamos decir que es bonito estar en la posición donde vienen jugadores nuevos y te ponen en un predicamento de darte más opciones, que es muy bonito estar en esa posición. Mi pregunta es muy directa. ¿Cuánto de eso ha sucedido por este grupo en cuanto a una posible convocatoria que todavía no llega, pero va a llegar? ¿Cuántos de estos muchachos están puestos en esa posición tan difícil de tener que esperar mucho más?
Bueno, veremos. También hay que ser justo, y nosotros en los últimos 2 partidos, que el 85-90% de jugadores de fuera de la MLS han hecho han tenido un gran rendimiento, ¿no? Contra Jamaica fuera y contra Jamaica en San Luis. Tampoco podemos olvidarnos, tenemos que analizar y ver a todos con la misma vara. Tenemos que ver qué es lo mejor, las características y las personalidades, ¿no? Donde podamos encontrar un equilibrio para marzo. Pero sí que es verdad que teniendo el conocimiento de otros jugadores nos deja a nosotros mucho más tranquilos, que tenemos donde elegir.
Good for Rochi, right? Could I enlist? What did you think of Mecca and Nelly tonight, specifically tonight, but also what we would need to see more of him moving forward? So that
he was great performance. Of course, I am happy with all that. Now you ask me about the Mecca, I am so pleased for him, because I seen that very guy, and then the condition to play he today was great.
We will take a couple questions from Zoom and begin with Jonathan Tannenwald.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Mauricio, for the time.
You're welcome.
I wanted to ask you another question about Zack Steffen. As he waited to play for you, because he hasn't played for the national team in quite a while now, did he come to you to have any conversation with you about what it was like for him to wait, what he wanted to prove when he got to Leipzig?
We had some conversation before. You asked me.
Yes. Yep.
Yes, the same like you with the rest of the squad. I think we spend time because we love to know each other, try to know how they think, how they feel, try to talking about the past, how they see for the future, and then what we expect from every single player. Yes, of course, we had a conversation with him, but with the rest of the players too.
Next is Ron Blum from the Associated Press.
Hi, Coach. Another question about the goalkeepers. How do you evaluate in the old forward where Matt Turner stands, given how little he's playing for his club?
I think Matt was great. We play with Matt in our previous game. He played a few weeks ago in the Carabao Cup in England, and his team at Crystal Palace. I think he's working really hard. We had the possibility to visit, in the training ground of Palace and see how they work. Yes, I think it's a thing that we are going to evaluate every single camp, and then to take the best decision. I think today, Matt, I think deserved the credit because in the last 2 games against Jamaica, he was fantastic. Like today was Zack. That's good. Increase the competition. We are very honest and transparent, and we always go with the truth and in the way that we think. Always we don't hide nothing, and that is why they know that they through their performance they can be in fighting for the position in different places in the same way.
We'll go to Kyle Budd. Thank you, Michael. Thanks, Coach. I was going to ask about goalkeepers too, but I think we'll switch it up.
Tonight is our goalkeeper.
I think
Patrick also was really good again.
Yeah.
Venezuela. Yes. But that is an important thing that we can feel that we are very safe now in the goal.
I was going to ask you about the center back position because there wasn't a lot of new young talent at that position compared to some of the other positions. A lot of the guys in camp here this month are people that are recognizable maybe to fans. There's been a lot of questions about where that position stands, but what did you see from the guys in camp in these 2 games at center back? And now what are you looking for from them moving forward so that they can help?
I really like Campbell because we didn't know, and Church was amazing. The first, I was so pleased with him. He finished a little bit tired in the first game against Venezuela, and then we wanted to play also with Walker, and then teams to give also the possibility and to manage, with Miles Robinson also. I'm so pleased because I think we only conceded 1 goal, and that was in